We're joined by representatives here from Blackhill, of course, providing the opposition in the Ulster or the Universal Graphics Junior Football Championship final. And I'll go to the manager maybe beside me here firstly. A new man in this year as well, but Blackhill back where they were last year and maybe looking to make amends for a defeat there, David.
Please God, yeah. Listen, that's objective now at this stage of the season. It's great to be involved in football at this end of the season, because when you're involved in football, you're always involved in the semi-finals or finals at this stage, and it's great for me as the manager, it's great for Ryan and the rest of his players to be involved, and the committee and Blackhill as a whole. There's a credit to be back to where they are, such a small club, and hopefully we'll take that little bit better step this year.
Yeah, and I suppose maybe just to highlight, it was Temi Vale that the Blackhill went down to last year in the final. I think was that after a replay possibly as well. Temi Vale, we know what they done. They went on and win obviously Ulster, so it goes to show that the quality was there within them. And I'm assuming then from Blackhill point of view, was it hard to lift them as you as a manager coming in, or maybe that's what was needed, just a slightly new voice or a new face maybe just to rejuvenate things to get them back to where they were?
Yeah, listen, possibly. Listen, my job has been very, very easy this year. I come in and didn't know a lot of the players, and they've been great from day one, both them and the committee, and everybody involved in Blackhill has made me very, very welcome, which makes it very easy for me. There wasn't that much motivation on them, to be fair. We started on the 6th of February, and we set out an agenda that evening at the first meeting that they told me where they wanted to be. They want to be back in the junior final, and this time when they get to it, they want to win it. So, listen, we know our work's cut out. We're playing a strongly fancied Drumhowen team who have a great championship record. I was just looking through it this week, and 1991 they won the final, and they haven't lost the final since. So, listen, we know the challenge ahead of us. It's all the hallmarks have been a cracking game. It'll be open football from both teams, and both times we've played each other this year, it's been two good games with open football. And listen, it's just going to, whoever makes the least mistakes and the least mistakes in the day, and whoever wants it most, hopefully it'll be Blackhill's turn this year. I think maybe Drumhowen has enough for them, so hopefully maybe Blackhill's entitled to one.
It wouldn't have to be asked, I suppose, of the captain who wants it most. Of course, Blackhill wants it most. And maybe just if we could refer back to last year and the disappointment from that, Ryan, and I'm assuming it took a little while to get over that, but when you did get over it, you focused and said, listen, let's get back there and right or wrong, maybe that for yourselves, you just want a title.
Yeah, obviously enough, like the motivation was there this year, like coming so close last year and losing, like we had it 2 points up, minutes to go down in Scotstown last year, and just to throw it away, we felt that was our chance that day. Up then Inniskeen was a different story that day, but as Davey said, the motivation is there this year, and hopefully we can push on.
Anyway, you get into a final is a good day, but to be walking in straight through the front door, unbeaten in the championship as well, that's bound to be given a little bit of confidence. Well, more than a little bit, that has to be big confidence.
Yeah, well, obviously the confidence is there. Like we did have a good year, even last year was a good year. Like, but we still know the job has to be done for the finals with those. Like Drumhowen, not going to be easy bet. They've won a lot of championship finals. Like they've experienced every one of them as a championship medal. So hopefully this year we can prove we can do it. Like.
Yeah, and I have the chairperson on the other side of me here as well, Bernadette, and I suppose it's a massive occasion for the club as well. A big occasion obviously for you last year to have got there. I know the disappointment of it afterwards, but to be back there again, it's really putting Blackhill, in fairness, and the football in Blackhill on the map.
Yeah, it certainly is, Seán. We've a great bunch of players there, very, very dedicated. A committee now that will help them along the way, great management team. They're totally committed, and I suppose after the disappointment of last year, they're even hungrier still to win this. You know, we've had a lot of years without any silverware, so we're all very anxious to get some silverware there this year.
There'd be no secret made of the fact that you probably use a small club in a corner of a parish, in a corner of Monaghan town, and maybe if you were to ask the general public, very few would have thought or heard or knew much about Blackhill football. But in fairness, what these lads have done in getting to these finals has really put you up there.
Oh yeah. Like I'd say within the county now, everyone knows where Blackhill is, and hopefully after the last days of September, they'll even know better where it is. They
will indeed. There'll be a piece of silverware sitting up there, and John, you're smiling at that thought possibly as well, that's what it's all about. And I suppose if you're a club member or you're in management or you're part of a team, these are the days that you dream of getting to a final.
Yeah, these are the days that most teams dream of, and it's great to be there, you know, and it's great to be pushing on, because it's so long since Blackhill won one that it would be great to win one this year.
And it's testament, in fairness, to the team. And I know then you've made a management change, and I'm assuming now that had to be a big call as well, considering where it had gotten used to last year. But obviously you sat down and thought, well, maybe we just need to tweak something, do something a little different, and see can we get back and take the chance when it comes our way.
Yeah, well, in fairness, Thomas Duffy brought on the team a long way last year. Davy has come back in this year and brought the team on further, and done a fantastic job. You know, so everything is good, and we're just hoping for the right outcome on the day.
I was looking just at the league form as well, and in fairness, you are absolutely flying. In fairness, in junior football, I think it's second in the league table at the moment and contesting this junior final as well. So it's happy days out there.
Yeah, we're second there at the moment between ourselves and Killarney, and we're going well. And the lads, I suppose, the league tables don't lie that much, so the lads are working hard. They've come back very strong this year, and they've worked very well. And
I suppose maybe just when I do mention the league, does that play a part in it, David? Maybe I'll put it to you firstly from a management point of view, that you have been putting the wins together in the league and getting the points. And as I highlighted when I was talking to Ryan, straight through the front door here as well, unbeaten. I'm assuming that has to put a pep in the step.
Absolutely, Sean. Listen, we won our first 3 games of the season pretty comfortably, actually, and it was a great start for me as manager and as for the boys and players. Just sort of I got to know them, they got to know me, and then listen, we went on 3 games in a row and we were beat heavily, I think, in the 3 games. So while we were up there, I was brought back down to earth on them, and maybe it was the best thing to happen, because I think since that we've only been beat maybe once in maybe 10 or 11 games since that. So listen, they've worked very hard. I'm working very hard with them. I have to say that they're training very, very tough, which I have been doing all year, not just now. We haven't changed anything since the start of the year. We've kept our same schedule, and there's no problem getting these lads out to train. I never have to ring them to come. They're there because they want to play football. They're there because they want to win something. They're doing everything right. The only thing that's left to do is try to get over the line, Sean. That's it. Like.